Since we're talking about big scary monsters, there's a big scary monster that's coming back to us, and it wasn't on my list of things to expect here in 2025, but we got announced, like I think it was today, a new Bendy game is coming out, and that is Bendy and the Ink Factory.
Oh boy.
This will be the final game in the trilogy that they've created. That's really all we've got. We've got some other like itty bitty things that we can talk about. Let me check my notes like a professional. I should have left that other screen up because I lost the page. There it is. They've already said that the game will not be in the bluish tones that Bendy and the Dark Revival had. It'll go back to the more sepia type tones that the first game had. It's still going to be survival horror, obviously. We're going to have new characters. And that's like the bulk of what we know. Bendy wasn't really a game that I got super duper into, but I do find it interesting, and I am still pretty excited as one can be with like new survival horror games coming from an indie kind of standpoint. Were either of y'all big fans of the Bendy series?
I looked it up and like I know this character, but I wasn't even familiar with the title.
I know that JT Music made a song about it. And that's, I learned everything from JT Music that I know about Bendy. And my kids apparently know a lot about that.
Yeah, I would recommend watching a playthrough or two about it. It's really interesting, especially the first one. You are an artist that used to work for a place called Joey Drew Studios, which is kind of like the Disney in this universe. You get a letter to come back to the old studio for something, and when you come back, it's just kind of abandoned, and it feels weird. Like everything around you is in this like old-timey rubber hose cartoon style. And then when you turn the ink machine on, that's when the monsters come out. Oh. Like, there's been a cutout of Bendy that's been moving the whole time you've been in the studio, but when you turn the ink machine on, that's when things really get fucky, so to speak. That's when the ink demon shows up, and that's when all the other cartoons that you drew become these rubber-hosed real monsters that you have to run from. It's really cool. I think it's a really fun premise.
I looked at this. I mean, those are good monsters.
Yeah, the monster designs. I love the monster designs no matter what.
Yeah.
And some of the monsters are people, and that's fun for me.
That's the other thing I liked about Silent Hill is the sorrow behind the scary. Like, every great horror has some of that. Yeah. Every great horror is a little bit sad.
Yeah, and Bendy does reach that to a point, because a lot of these monsters are unwilling people that got turned into these creatures. Because the man that runs the studio, Joey Drew, is insane.
Like in Spy Kids?
I can't reference. I've never seen Spy Kids. I know.
It's wild. You might want to put it on your movie night. It is a buck wild story.
All of us independently, I think, have some Spy Kids movie on our list. Yeah. Because it's like, I need to see Spy Kids 3, because apparently that's where Antonio Banderas is. But someone told me...
Antonio Banderas is in all of them. Oh. Danny Trejo might start being the third one.
That's right. I know, it was like Johnny Trejo's in one of them, and that's the one I absolutely have to see, because it's weird. Yeah. But yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine, we don't have a release date. We basically just got a title name for this. So you can thank the Meatly for his new game.
Support indie game.
Support indie games.
Soap Song comes out the 4th.
When we have the Fates on here?
Oh, no.
I am going to have to do the show.
You were going to try and skip, and now you can't.
Of course I was going to skip the show. Are you kidding me?
You know what I was thinking is, Fake Con is a female-run con, and we support our female creators on this show. Mm-hmm. I think that y'all should lead the show and talk to the Fates, and I will graciously step aside.
Absolutely not. I'm going to be sat right there with the Switch in my hand playing during the show.
No. Like, I think this is a great time to show the leadership of the women of Super Cool Nerd Show.
Nope.
And I will, I'm going to be gracious and let y'all have the stage. You don't need a male in there mucking things up. I will just...
Excuse you, we do need you here. It's very important because who else are we going to bully? Because as much as Cass and I are like, yeah, you could bully us, it doesn't have the same flavor.
But this is a serious thing. We're bringing on these creators and their Kickstarter. I will graciously
There's a
bow
lot of things.
out.
I don't think serious is anywhere in the mix for next Thursday.
I'm just offering the floor to y'all.
So
I will find something to do.
No, hold on.
I'll maybe go organize my DVD collection.
No, hold on. You would sit out of the show and make our guests sad?
No one on this world has been sad. I've been gone before. The OTC has spoken. So says the chat. I keep getting compared to Roman Reigns.
If we have to tie you down to that couch, we will. You're part of the show.
Yeah, Jason's just the only one that doesn't want to get tied down.
Under the right conditions, maybe. But not here. Tell him.